We're going to talk about the topics and then get off topic. I'm Skylar.
And I'm Riley.
And this is Long for Desire.
Alright, what's up? So we got Kalvin.
What's good?
What's good? And then Riley and Skylar, like we said. So pretty much, the topics we have for number one is reincarnation, rebirth, and death and stuff, because everybody thinks about that. And then pretty much when texting is appropriate, and pretty much how people are clueless with reality. So let's get into that. So Kalvin, start off what you would pretty much think about death and reincarnation, your beliefs on that and your thoughts.
So personally, in my opinion, I think we all at some point have already lived in our past. I think we're just reborn souls that just go through the cycle. And I think that when you die, you lose all your memories and then you just start again.
Yeah, because with my thought, definitely with you saying the memories thing, is because what I believe, so those lights and those like neuron flashes in your brain, those are your memories, and your memory technically is your personality. So if you have like amnesia or dementia, or you technically forget who you are and I tell you you're someone else, you would think you're someone else because you're structured by your memories. But also I feel like the soul is what keeps your what gets your heart ticking, because everything has like a life. Even grass, a tree feels pain.
Because even like what we talked about like that one day was with like how kids will tell like their parents like, oh, I was this, I was that, and it's so specific.
There would be kids saying like so pretty much there was this kid, I can't remember his name, but it was a YouTube video, and he was pretty much calling everything Pam. He was calling his stuffed animals Pam, everything else Pam, and his mom was asking him who is it, and it was like a 3-4-year-old kid, and he was like, Mom, I was Pam. And so they pretty much like went into the whole story and they questioned the kid, and he pretty much knew like how she died. He explained that the apartment complex was on fire. He jumped out the window because she didn't want to burn alive, and he explained the age, that she was black and everything, and he knew the descriptions of her before they even showed a picture. And when they showed a picture, they were like, who's Pam? And he pointed it out and explained the date, and they like pretty much checked the date of the picture. So everything he was saying about his past life was true, because I believe strongly with the reincarnation more than honestly the Bibles and stuff, because with religion it kind of stumps history from moving forward, because in a way we'd be more our technology would be more advanced if it wasn't for religion. Because I remember scientists back in the day, scientists would be getting killed and stoned to death because they were saying that the world was created by molecules and stuff like that, and they were like, nah man, it was God, so they killed him, because you have to believe, in whatever gods anyone wanted you.
Honestly, a great example of that would be Galileo. That man was persecuted by the church because of what he found.
Or even Darwin, like a lot of people like them, like they got outcasted for discovering stuff like that, and even speaking on touchy subjects, like that was a lot of that.
Yeah.
But alright, next topic.
So pretty much with when texting is appropriate, and when it's pretty much how excessive it could be, and pretty much with is it necessary to have it to be a reaction, to always you hear something on your phone you have to check. Pretty much, let's talk about that. Kalvin?
Okay. I mean, personally, I always check when I get a notification on my phone. But, like, sometimes I'll leave those people on delivered for a specific time, because I feel like there's a social standard that has to be kept, where you have to, like, if you get a text, and it was a minute ago, like, let's leave them on delivered for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, because we don't want to seem too desperate.
Yeah, that's also.
Yeah. It feels like that, because, like, sometimes, like, that's like a social thing, is like people are like, oh, he's too nice, or like, and it's weird how stuff like that.
Well, also people look at you as a weirdo, like when somebody texts you and you look at it instantly. Because I even know today, like, I don't really text people, and when people do, I take it differently. Because there's this girl that randomly texted me today, and I'd say something and she'd instantly read it, and I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna open her text for a good 10 minutes because I don't really want someone consistently texting
to interact
me, because you want to feel free to do whatever you want, because that's honestly why I stay out of the relationship zone. I want to feel free to watch TV or something, because then you got to stay on the phone, you got to stay on the call, you got to stay aware, and it's like I want to feel free to walk without Wi-Fi. I don't want to have to stay to an area with Wi-Fi just to text you.
Yes, exactly. Because especially with Wi-Fi, or not even just that, like your phone being dead. There's been a lot of situations where I've been in where my phone died, or I didn't have Wi-Fi, no data. Like, you can't always text people either, because people hold up that expectation of like you constantly have to text them. You know what I mean? All day, every day. It's like sometimes it's like I don't have time in the day. Sometimes you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how it is with that.
And it's important to relax and not worry about your phone. Because that's honestly why I don't really communicate with people, and not because I'm antisocial or there's something wrong with me. It's because I feel more free when I'm doing things that matter than to, like, necessarily go on Instagram and look at stuff like reels or shorts on YouTube and stuff. Because I feel like people waste their time more than do stuff productive. Or when they're trying to do something productive, they half-ass it because they don't understand hard work is pretty much what makes something happen.
Honestly, I feel that because it is so crazy to, how do I put this, like, to reach your dreams and your goals, you have to put in that hard work. And sometimes, like, I see myself getting distracted by, like, my phones and my text or whatever, and that does take up time. And I do, like, I'm not gonna lie, I see
because you put in, like, you only get what you put in. Yeah, so pretty much.
Yeah, definitely.
Because, like, with me, I know a long time ago when I was 16, I started a YouTube channel, and I was pretty much, I didn't really have the equipment or the means to do anything, but I didn't let that stop me. I pretty much just took my phone, took my TV, looked up a beat, put my blanket behind it, and just spit. And it wasn't bad quality. Some were, and some were just alright. But anyways, I was getting 200 views, 130. So it wasn't bad, but it was also in the time, because it was 2016 where anything flies on YouTube. And I remember my friend sent me a video of her two boy cats licking each other in the mouth, and I posted it, and I posted gay cats, and then that got 6.2 thousand views. And honestly, I didn't even know. I just posted it, and I kept doing the dumb music stuff, and pretty much, like, I only got like 74 subscribers out of the whole thing, because you were only getting what you put in. And if I actually did what we have now, which is the better, like, quality stuff for things like that, you could probably get a more result. But it's not, don't think like that, because no matter what it is, you still have to put in the effort.
Yes, and also it's the passion. It's really like, do I want to do this? Like,
and not just do I want to do this, it's like, it's a desire to do it.
Yes.
It's like you want to breathe it forever.
Yes, exactly that. That's a fact. Alright.
So, the next topic is being clueless with reality. So pretty much with everybody, like, how other songs like to, like, pretty much, how some people like to say, like, with, formaldehyde in the water, and there's stuff like that with the government you don't know about, and stuff like that, how people don't know with reality. They're controlled by an app, a commercial, TikTok. They're controlled by McDonald's food, fast foods. People don't really see the happiness in living. They see the happiness in items and materials, and that they get lost. Like with the Buddha thing, it's all about pretty much, you know, like, if you're happy with less, you understand more. Like, pretty much.
Yeah, and that's one thing, is like sometimes some of the most resourceful people start off with the least. Like, those people had nothing, and it's exactly that. Like,
because when you have nothing, you learn to adapt and be resourceful. When you're, like, rich or something, or silver spooned and everything handed to you, you don't know how to stand on your own feet.
That is so true. Like, Trump, he said he got a small loan of how much?
Like
$1 million.
No, like, come on, that's obnoxious, honestly.
That really is.
Like, stuff like that, it's like, holy crap, what's going on there? Like, you're just... people just wasting stuff too. People being wasteful, like why? You know what I mean?
Wasteful.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
talking about clueless reality, you know what's fucked up? Most of these major brand companies, they feed you like toxic shit, like
False advertisement.
or like on like talking about toxic shit and put stuff they shouldn't be putting in your fucking food and shit, or like your toothpaste.
like the process. Yeah, even in your toothpaste,
Fluoride.
you can't even trust your soda, your candy. There's
Any of
like
it.
Some of the-
anything.
Any of it.
I think there's
Cereal, dude. I remember
Yeah,
the one.
cereal's even bad.
It
All the
had-
ingredients and gummies are bad.
They're like added fake dye, added fake
and
extracted
some of that shit
this.
causes cancer and other shit like that.
Yeah, and that's what everyone wants to talk about. I feel like there might even be a cure of cancer. It's just the
There
fact
probably
that
is.
that selling, because when you sell something and you hold something back, you get more of it. Like honestly, with the whole like Juice World and rappers like that, they might even their deaths could be fake because when you pretty much make so much music, you run out of ideas and you run out of content and people
Yeah.
to watch it.
Yeah.
So when you die, that exponentially has a big growth. So even faking it and giving your growth to a family
Well,
member or something, you're still getting that.
It's also
paid.
like what you said is like exponentially is like that's the dynamic of like not even music. Everything nowadays is blowing up. Back in the day, it was like, oh, we're gonna work at it day by day. Nowadays, it's like you hop on the camera and you're blowing up.
You,
And
or
it-
not even you hop on it and it's all you have to label yourself to standards that could blow up.
Yes, like something crazy like that. Something
Like yeah, even back then with Kesha, Katy Perry, Gaga, it was all about that drinking pop girl that was getting drunk and getting loose and just doing whatever that was selling.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
their stick. Everybody has to has a stick, you know. Like,
Well, yeah, that is true. You have to have your own ego,
Yes.
Some-
yeah.
yeah.
a character. It's like a show.
like Tyler the Creator or Nardwuar. I think I fucked up his name.
Nardwuar.
He-
Nardwuar.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Actually, I think he's always talked like that now that I think about it. But that dude's crazy, dude. He just knows shit.
Yeah, definitely with artists that knows things, that has an insight.
Yes, and are descriptive.
All right, so let's get more off topic. So, like random things on your brain. Just think of anything. It could be cat in the hat.
you
Whatever.
know one
it
thing?
is,
Yeah, I was
just-
gonna say
yeah.
hats, bro. Hats, bro. You know one thing I always remember, bro, was like back in the day was like always seeing like an older dude. They take off the cap and it's just
Bald.
like bald,
Dude,
like, and- dude.
always.
Oh, and it was like why?
Dude, no. Speaking of hairstyles, what's with the mullets? Everybody's trying to do the whole mullet, bring it back thing, and I'm like, you guys look whack.
Dude, it's like trying to save something that can't be saved.
Like certain people
Yes,
can pull it
that's
off, but like nobody.
Nah, see,
Not
the
a
only
lot.
one that I know that pulls it off is Joe Dirt.
Yeah, Joe Dirt, he can rock that eternally. Eternally.
Yeah,
like,
no one else, they can't.
all that, bro. Joe Dirt, remember what we saw earlier, the fireworks? I remember when he like they blew up the nuclear bomb or something. Dude, oh my god, dude, there was so much that happened in Joe Dirt. That was funny, dude.
Dude, yeah, you remember the whole, he thought it was a meteor, and he was putting ketchup and eating fries off of it, and it was pretty much frozen shit that fell out of a plane.
Bro, I'm gonna have to watch that, bro.
You
Dude,
never
it's
watched Joe
funny.
Dirt? It's wild. One of the ladies in it like lose her hand, I think, to an alligator or something.
What?
And dude, it's literally Joe Dirt, and there's a second one too. Dude, it's a good movie. Wasn't he like in some hot air balloon that was on top of some store and it started flying
Something
away or
crazy,
something like
dude.
that?
Nah, I remember him.
Dude, yeah, because
all
his family left him at the
When he
Grand
was a
Canyon
kid.
in the trash
Yeah,
can
he
as
was
a
a
kid.
kid.
They abandoned him.
That's fucked up.
It was,
And that's
dude.
pretty much what the story is. And he goes to this random girl in the country and he saves this dog because the dog's balls froze to the deck and he got hot water and a spatula from
Yeah,
her
and he had to
house and
take it
scooped
off.
its balls
Yeah.
up and pretty much that's how he got with that girl. But there was like a guy that was already with the girl, so it was like a whole stupid. But it's funny. I'd say watch it. I'm
Yeah,
so surprised you
definitely.
haven't. That's a movie, definitely, I would say from 2007, 2000, maybe even 10. I don't know. It's a good movie.
Definitely a classic.
Classic. I would say watch. So I guess we're going to wrap this up and get to the Aftermath podcast, Let Loose, with Alfred D. So this was the one with, our interview with Kalvin. So, how would you say this one went? What is your thought?
On a scale of 1 to 10, this is a nice 9. It's a new experience. I liked it. Good talk, you know.
Yeah, and so we did basically a different scenery. Instead of doing the all blank, pretty much with the our photo, we pretty much got a scenery. We went somewhere.
Yeah.
You could hear the water in the background, and we're outside. We're feeling nice, getting being in the community and just being public and just being out and talking is good instead of cooped up in a house.
The ambience, all that. You hear it.
All the sounds is just
You got
pleasant.
the stars up there.
The stars, yeah. So the trees around, it's nice. See, with me, I always liked the grass and how the world was just always grass. I'm some random person.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, but pretty much I hit the concrete jungle now is what I was saying. But yeah, random people. Alright, so we're done with this one. Some random dude. Alright.
Oh, why the fuck are they running? What's going on?